A scene from the Memphis Belle. A B-17 heading to this weekend's air show in Cortland stopped over for a preview. The flight originated in North Carolina, and Dick Curtis was there.
Have you ever flown from Charlotte, North Carolina to Huntsville, Alabama? Have you ever made the trip in one of these? A World War II B-17.
Hey, glad to see you. How you doing? Nice to see you. You bet.
Former Air Force officer Chris Christensen came to Charlotte for the trip, complete with his original World War II flight jacket.
The question is, does it fit? Yeah. Well, we're going to find out directly. We're going to find out. It probably won't zip up.
It's been 47 years since his last mission on a B-17, and almost that long since he slipped on the flight jacket.
It's just a little bit snug, but it does me, doesn't it?
Pilot Joe Coleman was going to do the honors flying the grand plane to Huntsville. Chris and the other lucky passengers would take care of the memory department.
Yeah, they got the twin 50s and the bomb sights intact.
First off, before takeoff, there were a few chores, like pulling the props.
Grab a couple of the guys, will you? We'll help you.
Pulling the props helps redistribute the engine oil, but it also helps point out those little used muscles.
Oh. All right, everybody in.
The pilot and co-pilot take a shortcut to get on board. The rest of us got a less strenuous entrance.
A couple seats in the radio room. There's 2 seats only on the flight deck. The rest are in the radio room or in the back.
Okay.
They aren't really seats. They're just loose seat belts.
While everyone got settled in the back, the pilots got busy up front.
Landing gear switch is off. Neutral. Hang on. The old firewall shut off. Ignition master switch on.
As the engines came to life, we knew it wouldn't be long. We were all ready for a welcome takeoff. Once up, we could roam around the big bomber. Chris knew where he wanted to go, to the very front of the plane, where he flew 51 missions as a bombardier. Gerald Dodd from Moulton knew where he wanted to be, in the left seat of the cockpit. What a dream come true. Meanwhile, Gerald's son Daniel was brought up to speed on the job of the bombardier. By far, the bombardier has the best view in the house. Seated in the plane's plexiglass nose, the view is tremendous. It didn't take any of us first-timers long to imagine how it must have been in the heat of battle.
During the air campaign, this was a noisy and busy plane. You're always on the lookout for enemy aircraft, and you didn't stray far from one of these 13 machine guns.
Fortunately, we weren't on a bombing run, so we got to sit back and enjoy the tremendous view. For an hour and a half, it was like history coming to life. It's so nice, concerned folks are keeping alive this museum in the sky. As we got toward Huntsville, we made a low pass over Moontown Airport. That was a thrill. And then a couple of passes over the city of Huntsville, a thrill for those on the ground. Finally, our destination, the Huntsville Jetplex. Oh my, quite a ride, quite a plane. This is Dick Curtis at large, the B-17.
Those old planes could talk.
Oh, they could, really.